You have to listen carefully. I think these areas are clear. I discussed this. Say, this is the profit and loss appropriation. This is A, B and C partnership. Profit and loss appropriation account for the year ended say 31st December 2019. Just thinking that way. Then this is the current account of partners. This is the current account of partners, right? ABC. I am going to explain a big story by and by, right? Please concentrate and understand. Correct. Just assume there are some current account balances along with some assumed balances, right? Say the values are given in 30,000. In their current accounts, A has a 50,000 balance. Let's say B has a 70,000 balance, but C has a limit balance 20. Right? And assume net profit for the year. Net profit for the year 300,000. You are given these values, you are given these balances. Now, is it clear what I say? You all hear what I say? Just say okay again. You all are listening properly, right? I think so. Right. Now, yes, good. Let's see. Now, if this is the appropriation account and if this is the current account of partners, understand those. Okay. It is nice. Let's see. Now, in the business, their net profit is 300,000. We want to share this 300,000 among the partners now. First, no, this is not the homework. This is assumed. Just assume this. Right? This is not a question given in your tutes. I am going to suggest a certain question to teach you something, right? If you just join, you might be looking for what is this? No, nothing. This is not given. I want to teach you something. Therefore, that is why I am going to do this, right? Let's see. මොකද ඒ ගන්න හදන්න බෑ මේක උගන්නන්න නැතුව. ඒ නිසා මේක උගන්නලා ඉවර වෙලාම ගන්න හදන්න. නැත්නම් මං කියන ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ. Right? So I think this is the best way to teach. Right. So net profit is 300,000. Okay. You are given some current account balances, those also some assumed values, not the real values, not given in your tute. Right. So, from their profits, basically these appropriations are made. Interest on capital. We deduct interest on capital. A, B, C. Just assume these values also, right? Just assume. Interest on capital, just assume 30, 20 and 20. If it's so 70. Credit these to partners current account, interest on capital. 30, 20, 20. Right? These are the interest we pay to the partners on their capital balances. Now, and the salary, partnership salary. For A, B and C, just assume 10, 10, 10 each. Credit this salary. 10, 10, 10 each. In case they are paid any interest on their current account, let's say we pay 10% interest on their current accounts. If it's so, interest on current account balances. For A and B, you have to pay it, right? They have credit balances, but on series balance you have to charge, right? So, say salary not this way, say 20, 10 and 10, or 40 what is it? Credit here, salary. Then, interest on current account balances we have to pay. If it is 10%, 5 and 7. Those are 5 and 7. Then it's 12. Credit here, interest on current account balances. 5 and 7. As C has a debit balance, we have to charge. Therefore, when we charge interest, on this 20,000 you have to charge 10%, in case it's 10%. If 2,000 you have to add interest on current account balance for C, that 2 you have to add here. That means you have to debit here. Interest on current account balances. Then you can balance the appropriation. This is 302 minus this. Minus this. Okay. Then what happens? 302 minus these values. 70. Anyway, that is 180. This is 180. You can share this 180 according to their profit sharing ratio. Ikman hadala kiyanne share of profits kiye. Share of profits. Abhi tomare profit appropriation profit sharing ratio is just assume 2:1. If it is 2:1, tell me what are the share of profits. If it is 2:1, what are the share of profits? Hadi. Ko හැමෝම ඉක්මනට උත්තර දෙන්න ඕන ළමයි. ඔයාලා පොඩ්ඩක් පාඩමේ නෑ සමහර එහාගෙන ඉන්නේ කියන එක. ඉක්මනට උත්තර දෙන්න, right? If this is shared according to the profit sharing ratio, that is 72, 72 and 36. Then this 180 is given to the partners. Therefore, this is credited them share of profits. 72, 72 and 36. Hari. මේ බලන්න ඉන්නද? දැන් බලන්න උතනින් එහාට. Now let's see. I think it is clear for you all how we did those. Initially, A and B had credit balances. For them, I put the credit balances. But C had a debit balance. Therefore, that 20 I put in the debit side. So this is the balance. Okay? The first row is the balance. Then all deductions from appropriation, interest on capital, salary, interest on current account, credit balances, and share of profits. All these deductions from appropriations, all the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 deductions, you see, I credited here. Right? These 4 came from where? Profit and loss appropriation account. These 4 came here from where? Profit and loss appropriation account. And if something is added to the appropriation, the only thing we added here is what? Interest on current account, debit balances. You see that one? That one I have divided here. Is that clear now? All the deductions from appropriation, you credit to the current account. If there is any addition, to the appropriation, that should be debited to partner's current account. Tell me, can there be another addition to appropriation? Can there be another addition to appropriation? Profit and loss appropriation එකට add වෙන තව මොකක් හරි තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. What is it? No, drawings don't come to appropriation. I am asking. General reserve, not general reserve. There is deduction. Transfers, no, it is deductions. If you transfer something, you are deducting that. Something you add here. No. I guess interest on drawings there, but that is not in our syllabus. Right? I expected the answer is share of losses. Right? Morisha say that is correct. Share of losses. If there are share of profits, we deducted. If it is a share of loss, you can add it. අන්තිමටදී loss එකක් නම් අපි මහතුන් ගන්න ඉස්සරහට loss එකක් තියෙනවා නම් that is added here. Old syllabus එකේ තිබ්බා interest on drawings. But in new syllabus, nothing is given on interest on drawings. එනිසා ඒක එන්නේ නැහැ. Right? Anyway, in case there is any share of losses, that also should be debited. Share of losses. If there are share of losses, you can debit it here. Okay? Now, with that you understand, මතක තියාගන්න හොඳට මම link කළොත් එහෙම appropriation account එකයි current account එකයි. If I link the profit and loss appropriation and partners current account, මේ දෙකේ තියෙන link එක මේකයි. මට වගකීමෙන් කියන්න පුළුවන්. විභාගයේ තියෙන appropriation එකට මීට වඩා මුකුත් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. And in addition to that, I discussed with you how to record the reserves, transfers to reserves. Just forget it. In addition to this, nothing will be given in the exam except these 4 deductions. Interest on capital, salary, interest on current account, credit balances and share of profits. Except these 4, nothing will be given in the appropriation. All those deductions I deducted from the appropriation and I credited those to their partner's current account. Understand? Then, in addition to this, interest on current account, debit balances, and in case there are share of losses, except these 2, interest on current account, debit balances, and in case there are share of losses, except these 2, nothing will be given to add in the appropriation. Anyway, if it is an addition, that should be debited to partner's current account. හරිද? ඒ කිව්ව ඔක්කොම points එක තේරුණා. ඔක්කොම points එක මතකයි. Right. Now. හරි. answer කරලා යන්නේ. ඒතර keyboard එක ළඟ තියාගෙන දරපඩ කරලා type කරලා දානවා ප්‍රශ්න ආදී ඒතර you are interactive. It's not bored to me also. හරි ආගන්න. මේ වෙනකොට profit and loss appropriation account එකේ මම 100% ගණන් කරලා ඉවරයි. මේකේ 100% discuss කරලා ඉවරයි. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි කතා කරපුවාදී වෙන කිසිම දෙයක් කවදාවත් appropriation එකට එන්නේ නැහැ. ඒතරට හිත හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. In addition to the things we discussed in the appropriation, nothing will be given in the exam. What I have done here, that's all. Right? But if I discuss the current account again. Still I have done only 60% only the current account. From the transactions which is supposed to be given with respect to the current account, yet I have done only 60%. There are more transactions which we can record in the current account other than these transactions. Now remember, when you take these came from the appropriation, and when you take these two, those also came from the appropriation. In addition to this, drawings of partners. When partners make drawings, those also should be recorded through their current accounts. The reason is because of the drawings, their equity is deducted. If it is a sole proprietorship, in sole proprietorships, drawings we deduct from their capital in SOFP, in the statement of financial position. But here, when they make drawings without showing that in SOFP, we debit those to partners' current accounts. Except those, I take drawings. Drawings of partners. You can debit here. Remember, but this one has no connection with appropriation. Drawings has no connection with appropriation here. But all other transactions up to now we have done has a connection with appropriation. But drawings, this one, do not have any connection with the appropriation. Now, one more thing. Say, one more thing. I can explain something like this. When you prepare the appropriation account, all the transactions you record in this appropriation account, these are the transactions a partner can do with the business as he is a partner. I'll repeat it. All these transactions which you record in appropriation are the transactions which partners can join with the partnership in the capacity of a partner. He can get an interest on their capital as he is a partner. Interest on capital is not paid for anyone else. That is something merely paid only the partners. Salary of partners. No one else can take the partnership salary. Employees can take their employment salaries, but the partnership salary is paid only for the partners. Interest on current account balances. No one will be paid any interest on the current accounts, right? No other party will not have any current account balances, right? Share of profits, those also entitled to partners as the person is a partner. Understand? All the stuff we record in the appropriation are something confined, something relevant only for the partners. This is how the partner has joined with the partnership in the capacity of a partner. But in some instances, partners join with the partnership you are asking, why is there an interest on current accounts? The answer is, what is the reason for payment of the interest on capital balances? As they have capital. What is the reason for paying the interest on current account? Current account represents a part of capital. That is also part of capital. They might argue, if we are paying interest on our capital balances, why we have not paid interest on our current account balances? They are also, we have a certain amount of capital. Right? That is the reason. Right? Next one. Which I was saying, in some instances, partners join with the partnership beyond the partner's capacity. He joins with the partnership, but not as a partner. Partner joins with the partnership at a different perspective, not as a partner. Say, this is the partnership, this is the partner. At this angle, he combines with the partnership as a partner. But in some cases, he joins with the partnership in a different angle. Understand? Yes. Ganesh, you are asking correct? As an employee. We wanted to recruit a marketing manager. Right? We want to recruit a marketing manager. At the time we are going to recruit a marketing manager, partner A says, no, I have done all the marketing exams. Don't recruit anyone else as a marketing manager. I'll do the functions of the marketing manager of the partnership. If it's so, A is going to work as the marketing manager of the partnership. Now tell me, if A works as the marketing manager of the partnership, is that something done in the capacity of partner, or is that something beyond the capacity of the partner, except the capacity of the partner? Answer is clear, you know. In that case, he is not a partner. Now he is an employee. A is going to work as an employee of the partnership. Say, if we have recruited a new person as the marketing manager, and if that person is paid the marketing manager's salary, where to show that salary? In which part of the accounts that salary is shown? Say, separate person was recruited as the marketing manager and we paid his salary. Where to show that? That is science and math students are not responding. Why? That is, in which part of accounts we are going to show that? That is profit and loss, not administration. Why? That is marketing manager's salary, that should be shown in, not income, right? That is an expense that we pay. That is shown under distribution expenses. Salary paid to the partners. Salary paid to the marketing manager. Marketing manager's salary is a marketing expense, that is a distribution expense. That should be recorded in the distribution expense. And tell me, if we recruited someone as the marketing manager of the partnership, when you pay the salary to that person, what should be the double entry? You paid 50,000 as the salary of the marketing manager. Tell me what should be the journal entry? Employee can recruit salary pay. That employee is the marketing manager of the business. Tell me how we should record that salary. Double entry. Salary account debit, cash account credit. Correct. Salary debit, cash account credit. In case that salary is not paid, then salary account debit, accrued salary account credit. Good. Salary debit, accrued salary credit. Now come back to the thing I told. A is going to work as the marketing manager of the partnership. Now A is entitled to have 50,000 as his marketing manager's salary. Although that amount is payable to A, that is not at the capacity of a partner. A is going to obtain that 50,000 as an employee. Though it is paid to A, that is not as a partner, that is as an employee. So remember, although it is paid to a partner, that should be shown in the profit and loss account as an expense. It is not an appropriation. That must not go to the appropriation account. Why? Although it is paid to A, it is not a part of the appropriations. It is an expense. Is it clear? Therefore, that should be shown in profit and loss account. But one more thing. Now, that amount don't show as an accrued expense. As that is payable to A, with that amount, A's ownership should be increased. As it is receivable to A, until it is paid, you can credit that to A's current account as salary as the marketing manager. Salary as the marketing manager. එතකොට ඒක මෙතනට credit වෙනවා. The other entry goes to your profit and loss account. මම කිව්ව දේ තේරුණාද? කිව්ව දේ පැහැදිලිද? ඒ මාකටිං මැනේජර් විදිහට වැඩ කරලා සැලරි එකක් එයාට හම්බෙන්න ඕනේ නම් ඒ සැලරි එක යන්න ඕනේ කොහෙටද? profit and loss account එකට. හැබැයි එයාට ඒක අයිති. එයාට ඒක ගෙවනකම් මොකද ගෙවන්නේ? that should go to your partner's current account. So no entries to SOFP. Yes. No entries to SOFP. මම ඔය වගේ තව සිමිලර් එක්සැම්පල් ටිකක් කියන්න යන්නේ. Yes. Salary account debit, current account debit. Again, we wanted a building for the use of the business. When we were about to obtain a building on rent basis to the business, he says, don't take the building from any outsider. You can use my building. Take this building and pay me that amount. Now, B provides his building to the partnership. Again, as B provided his building to the partnership, we have to pay the rent for the building. Now, B is entitled to have that rent from the partnership, but it's not as a partner, as a property owner. Now tell me, if that amount is payable to B, now how to record? What should be the journal entry? Rent on building to the partner. Tell me what happens. What should be the journal entry? Rent account debit. Yes, Kamod, where to credit? No, not accrued rent. Credited to current account. Rent account debit, current account credit. Rent account debit, current account credit. That also should go to profit and loss, and it is credited to your partner's current account. One more thing. අපි යනවා loan එකක් ගන්න partnership එකට. We wanted to obtain a loan to the partnership. At the time, C says, I will give that loan to the business. Pay that interest to me. C gave a loan to the partnership. Now, C is going to charge an interest from the partnership as a loan provider, not as a partner. Minimum, you all should be able to say, what should be the journal entry for that transaction? Interest on the loan given by C. Profit and loss account debit to it. Yes, credit. Interest account debit and partners current account debit. Yes. Interest account debit, current account credit. You all say that. I am going to say one more thing. That is, in some instances, expenses of the partnership are personally paid by the partners. There's an example, electricity bill of the partnership. A personally settled the electricity bill of the partnership using his personal money. ඒ දවසක් එන ගමන් එයාගේ සල්ලි වලින් partnership එකේ electricity bill එක pay කරගෙන ආවා partnership එකට. Anyway, now the electricity bill paid. කාට තේරෙන්න ඕනේ that is an expense of the partnership. Now, partnership should pay that amount වෙන්නේ. දැන් එයාගේ අතින් ගෙවුවා නම් partnership එකෙන් දැන් ඔකේට ගෙවන්න එපා. එහෙනම් මට කියන්න when A settles the electricity bill of the partnership, what should be the journal entry? Electricity account debit, current account credit. Yes, very good. ඔන්න දැන් මම ඔය කිව්ව හතර ඔයාලා ආයෙ පොඩක් කන්ක්ලූඩ් කරන්න යන්නේ. හොඳට අහගෙන ඉන්න. මේ හතරෙන් එකක් විභාග ගන්නක ආවේ නැත්තම් ඒක වෙන්න අමාරු දෙයක්. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔය හතරෙන් එකක් ඕනෙම විභාග ගන්න කියනවා. ඒ බලමු මේ පාරත් ඒක තියෙනවා. That must come. Let's see. Man දැකලා නෙමෙයි කිව්ව right? This year also that has been right? You see. To renew the trade certificate of the business, Netu had paid 10,000 with his personal money. This has been accounted. හැමදාම ඔය හතර එකක් එනවා. In addition to that, loan given by Ritu. In this partnership, the partners are Netu, Muthu and Ritu. Right? හැමදාම එනවා. මේ පාරත් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. Right? ඒ නිසා මම මේ කියන ටික වතුර වගේ තියෙනවා. මේ හතර කොහොමද බලන්නේ? මොකක්ද මේ? partner කෙනෙක් වැඩ කරනවා කවුරු විදියටද? employee කෙනෙක් විදියට. salary paid to a partner as an employee. Rent paid to a partner as he gave a building. Interest on the loan given by partners or otherwise expenses personally paid by the partners. මේ අවුරුද්දේ මේක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඔය හතරෙන් එකක් ආවේ නැත්නම් ඒකේ error paper එකක් නෙවෙයි. Always those are tested. මම මේ කියන විදිහට ඕනේ බබෙකුට තේරෙන්න ඕන නේද? හිමින් කියන්නේ. හරිද? හොඳට ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න මේ හතර. දැන් මම ආයෙ එකක් අහනවා. වෙලා ගියට කමන්නේ හරියට ඉගෙන ගන්න. මේ ටික මෙතෙන්ද ක්‍රෙඩිට් වුණානේ. කොහෙටද ඩෙබිට් උනේ? early for these four. මේ හතර we credited to the current account. Where are debited? Where are debited? Appropriation. Now these four you credited to partners current account. Ne? These four where are debited? Where are debited? Profit and loss account. Not the capital. Those are profit and loss. Those are debited where profit and loss. Capital profit and loss. එනවාට තේරෙනවද? Current account එකේ සමහර information came here from here profit and loss account. මේ හතර තමයි විභාගෙදි මීට වඩා දෙයක් එන්න බෑ. Number 1 salary as a employee. Number 2 rent by giving the bill to the partnership. Or interest on the loan given by partners. Or otherwise expenses personally borne by the partners. Those four should be credited to partners current account and debit entry must go to their profit and loss. Right. Again, now let's see the current account. There can be some credit balances in the partners current account. In some cases, there can be some credit balances. Interest on capital, salary, partnership salary, interest on current account, credit balances, and share of profits. We credit here and we deduct from the appropriation. Interest on current account, debit balances, share of losses. We debit here and we add to the appropriation. In case there are salaries of partners, in case there are drawings of partners, those are debited to current account and credited to cash flow goods, cash flow purchases. Last thing, තව එකක් තියෙනවා. මෙතන ඉන්නේ current account එකේ 100% complete. ඊට වඩා දෙයක් එන්නේ නැහැ. The last thing. Last thing with the current account. දැන් මේ බලන්න මේ හැම එකම partners වලට අයිති නේද? All those are owned to the partners. Interest on capital and the partnership salary, interest on current account balances, share of profits, salary as an employee, rent, interest on loans, expenses paid by the partners. All those are owned to the partners. Therefore, if those are settled to the partners, as the partner, he should be able to take all this money from the business. Then මේ ඕන එක එයාට පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ business එකෙන් ගන්න නේ. He should be able to take that money නේ. එයාට කියන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ නේ. The interest on the loan which I have given to the partnership, please give me my interest. When he get that money, what happens? If those are paid to the partners, cash account debit, partners, current account debit. Payments to partners. Payments to partners. Make ඕනෙම එකක් can be taken by the partners. When these amounts are taken by the partners, those should be debited to the partners' current accounts. Is that clear? මම කියුනේ 100% තේරෙච්චවම දාන්න ඕකේ කියලා. දාන්න 100% කියලා. Right. ඔයිට වඩා දෙයක් ලොයිත් අහන්නේ නැත. පොඩ්ඩක් අපි නෝට් කරගමු. Shall we note down this? Is it there in your which I have given? I think it's not there. It is there. No need to write. Maybe see the partner's current account. I have given those. Why mark කරගන්න mark interest on capital, partnership salary, interest on current account, share of profits. මෙන්න මේ හතර. Take these four. ඔන්න ඔය හතර අරගෙන ඕකට දෙන්න මෙන්න මේ වගේ මාක් එකක්. These four ඔමදාගේ. මොදාලා ඔතන ඉස්සරහින් ඔගේ ඩබල් එන්ට්‍රි එක දාන්න. මේ වගේ ඩබල් එන්ට්‍රි කොහොමද දාන්නවනේ? Double entry for these one. Profit and loss, appropriation, debit, current account credit, current account credit. That's the journal entry for that one. Profit and loss, appropriation account debit, current account credit. Then take this. These two. Interest on current account debit balances and these two. These two. So these two. මොකක්ද මෙතන ලියනවා? Here you can write current account debit. Here you can write. Yes. Here you can write current account debit. Current account debit. Profit and loss. Appropriation account credit කියලා. Current account debit. Profit and loss, appropriation account credit. And for these drawings, for drawings, current account debit, drawings no double entry, that is current account debit, and credit entry should go to either cash or if it is cash drawings, credit to cash. If it is goods drawings, credit that to purchases. Current account debit. Purchases account credits. Finally, take these four. Most critical thing which I discuss now, the last 15 minutes. For this, what is the journal entry? ඔය හතර වෙනම select කරගන්න. ඒකට දාන්න for this profit and loss account debit. Profit and loss account debit and credit to current account. Current account credit. ඕවා කොහෙන්ද දාවේ profit and loss account debit. As the last one, you can take this reimbursement to partners. Reimbursement to partners. When you reimburse something to partners, your journal entry should be current account debit, cash account credit. current account debit, cash account credit. වැඩේ හරි නේද? හරි. So I don't have the dude. So why did you take a printout? You should take a printout of the dude, right? I sent the PDF name and I asked you to take the printout. Then දැන් බලලා අර ගන්න හදන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. With this knowledge now I think you can do the third question. දැන් හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් හැමෝම සාධාරණ උත්සාහ කරන්න බලන්න ගන්න හදන්න තේරෙනවද? P, Q and R were partners doing a business according to following agreements. Profit share ratio is 2:1. 10% interest is paid to capital account balances. All partners are paid monthly salary of ₹1,000 each. Following balances were given with respect to each partner. You are given PQR's balances, capital, current account and drawings. Additional information given required. Profit and loss appropriation account and partners current account. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 5-10 minutes to do this now. ඉක්මනට. දැන් හදන්න පුළුවන්. ඔක්කොම ගන්න පිටික තමයි ගන්න ඇතුලේ තියෙන්නේ. Nothing else. හදන්න බලන්න ඉක්මනට. 3 partners PQ and R. Start with this additional information.